The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I know people are probably going to knock me as being biased towards my trade, but when you have someone like this fella, Josko Guardiola, on your side, it's...
Dembele! And it's a goal! And that's got him off to a flyer!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. It's Dembele! And that's gone behind for a goal kick. He's had it taken off him. Now this could be a chance. Richarlison. Now it's Mbappe. Pass somewhat off target. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Mbappe. This is Dembele. Great ball. He's had a shot! Sticks it away! 2-0, and in next to no time. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Garnacho, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
A disastrous start, 2 down in next to no time. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Leicester with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And a chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Dembele demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Leicester find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, that's fabulous. Shot a goal! A whisker away from making it 4.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Foot in. Oh, can they get him away? Ahmad. Lovely bit of skill. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Can he get it through? And the shot, and the shot! It's in! Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And here's Dembele, and he's picked it up out wide. And this is Dembele. Oh, shooting chance! They've done it! And the lead is extended still further. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Leicester blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Dembele does well to get it back. Dembele is onto this. Menu defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mazraoui. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Casemiro. And Garnacho. And it's Shaw. Mbappe. And it's Eriksen. Nicely weighted ball. That's very neat. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
De Jong. Oh, good-looking ball. Dembele. Eriksen. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Garnacho. Great chance! He scores! They're back within reach! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So is this the start of a comeback? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Abraham. Now it's Ahmad. Can he get on the end of this? Ahmad! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Ahmad has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Garnacho shoots! They've scored! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And yes, it's him again. We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And here's Mbappe. Shapes to shoot! It's always been caught napping. Now it's... And again! Mazraoui is... And that'll be the last act of the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Would the owner of a blue car parked outside the stadium gate kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed away?
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And here's Ahmad, looking to play him in. Tries to cross.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Now it's Garnacho. No way through, so back it comes. And Eriksen! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Jong pinches it off him. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Lindelof. Not the most convincing of passes.
The attendance for this
Now
match
it's
was
Garnacho, looking for the run.
28,599.
Garnacho is in a really good position out wide. That has not gone well. Look at the space here. And it's Shaw. Hangs one in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Now it's Mbappe. Jimenez gets a foot in here. Looking for options for movement. Van Dijk. De Jong. Richarlison. This is Dembele. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, it's Dembele. Pass is coming off in quick succession. Takes a shot! Dembele! Brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they get themselves in front!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well, that's beautifully weighted. De Jong! De Jong! He should have put that one away.
De Jong really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. It's a good spell of possession, this. Abraham is having a shot! Richarlison. It's a good foot in there. Ericsson. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nice bit of trickery. Shot could be on. Can he finish? It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah,
There's the shot! Really well taken goal. They've done it again! It is incredible!
well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Number 16.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning.
Ahmad! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's being shifted off it. And he's in. Goes for a shot!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he's had it nicked away. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Threads one in. Diallo receives it in a wide position. Oh, such a clever touch.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
And it's been taken short. Ericsson. Ahmad. He's in a great position here. And time is up. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, a player with a classic number 10 look about him is Martin Odegaard, Peter. It'll be crucial that he can pick the ball up between the lines, as he prefers to do. That'll allow him to show off his trickery. If he can find that space, then all options are open, and the opposition defence might be stretched.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And it's Ugarte. He has a look up. Very nicely. Big chance! And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Ahmad. Casemiro. Ahmad.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Ahmad. And he's had a hit. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Floated through. And that is as far as they're going to go. Looking to play him in. Oh, well played, well played. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he welcomed... Decent chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Gehi attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Shaw cuts it out. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he's being shifted off it. Azar.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Bayindir is there to clear. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. He's a sharp little ball here. Incoming Dylan. He's got full. Gehi is there, and he can get that clear. That's gone loose. Now it's Garnacho. Garnacho. Yildiz. Now it's Mbappe. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Garnacho receives it in a wide position. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. So, what can they come up with here? Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Ødegaard. It's a searching pass. He's in a great position here. And he's managed to get through. And the shots! They've scored! The breakthrough strike! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Tries to play it through. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Now it's Yildiz. Great vision. That's a nicely shaped ball. He can get that clear. Goes down, but nothing given. And he's had it nicked away. Ugarte does well to get it back. Yildiz. Now it's Yildiz. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And he cuts out the supply. Long ball by the goalkeeper. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's there to clear it. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Lindelof kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Ahmad. Can he get it through? Mazraoui gets into a good position. And that's the keeper's ball. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Eriksson. And it's Mazraoui. Eriksson. Can he get on the end of this? Swept in. Danger averted for now.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Eriksson.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 18. Messi.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Ahmad. It's a good run down the right. Ødegaard going full steam ahead down the left flank. Great ball, and he's in here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Azar. And here's Isak. Ødegaard. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay on side.
Lascia il campo per il numero 10.
Ødegaard goes short. He is just caressing the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Ahmad. Yehi. That is a great pick out. He's tried one! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And the shot! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 27. Viene sostituito con il numero 15.
So there's going to be another change here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Now it's Ahmad. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Whistle goes again. It's another offside decision. Shifted it to the flank. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's a good foot in there. Abraham. Threads one in. And he whips it in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Finds himself. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So this to extend their lead. Not much more than a formality.
It's in, but only just. The keeper guessed correctly, and the heart and mouth moment for the taker.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's on it. Can he get away? Well, there's the clearance.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just...
Oh, they could be caught out here. He's picked his way through. That is lovely. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, what has happened here? Cannavaro.
Ci saranno
Ødegaard.
5 minuti di recupero.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. The message is clear, none shall pass. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. just beyond his reach. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.